Hi everybody, this is part 2 of 4.3, which is areas of trapezoid. Okay, so this video, if you missed the first video was just talking about the formula of the area of a trapezoid and what is a trapezoid. This video is more of different examples of finding the area of a trapezoid. So if this is a video for you, look at this one, or if not, then view the first video first and then come back to this one. Okay, so I have different examples of a trapezoid, and this is the one that we kind of showed in class. Okay, so I have a trapezoid that looks like this. I'm going to show you different types of trapezoid. So this trapezoid looks like this, and there's a 90-degree angle and 90-degree angle perpendicular. Okay, so this is 3 miles. This is 5 miles. And then let's call this 4 miles, okay? Very first thing, just like finding the areas of all shapes, you want to first write the formula. So the formula of the area of trapezoid is, and choose a one. So in the first video, I showed you kind of different ways to write them. Choose a way that makes sense to you, okay? I'm going to kind of show you different ways. I'm going to use the book way first. So it's going to be 1/2 height, parentheses, base 1 plus base 2, okay? Now, after you find the formula, write the formula, then you have to plug it in. I always like to write off to the side because there's 3 measures that we're looking for. We're looking for base 1, we're looking for base 2, and we're looking for height. Those are the 3 things we're looking for when we plug in the formula, okay? So base 1 and base 2, they're interchangeable. They can be base 1 can be base 2, base 2 can be base 1. It doesn't really matter as long as you know that the opposite sides that are parallel. In this case, 3 miles and 5 miles are parallel. So I'm going to call this 3 base 1 and 5 base 2, which again, they can switch. You can put 5 here and 3 here, vice versa. Now, height. Height is the perpendicular perpendicular length that forms 90 degrees angle between base 1 and base 2, and that's going to be 4. Okay, and then we should label that miles, miles, miles. Now that you found the 3 measures, let's plug it into the formula. Okay, so it would be 1/2. Height is 4, so I'm going to plug in 4. And then base 1, I chose 3, and base 2 is 5, so I'm going to plug in these numbers. Okay. Now, let's do order of operation to solve our answer. So first of all, parentheses first because the PEMDAS, order of operations, 3 plus 5, which is 8. So 1/2 times 4 times 8. Now in this case, according to order of operation, we need to multiply left to right. But it really doesn't matter because of the property of commutative property, okay? So you can do 4 times 8 divided by 2, or you can do 1/2 of 4 times 8, so on and so forth. It'll still get you the same answer, okay? I always like to multiply my 2 largest number first, so that's 4 times 8. 4 times 8 is 32. And then half of 32 is 16, okay? But you're not done with the answer yet because you always have to label, okay? So how we label this is this is in miles, so it's mile square miles because it's area, okay? And that's your answer. So that's example number 1. Example number 2, a different type of trapezoid. So this trapezoid looks like this, okay? And again, they're not drawn to proportion. So here it looks like this, here it looks like this, okay? So I'm going to call this 6 feet, this is 3 feet, and then there's a line that forms right here that forms a 90-degree angle, and this is 4 feet. So first things first, write the formula of the trapezoid, okay? I'm going to do a different one this time. I mean, they're the same formula, but just a different way of writing it. And I'm going to do base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2, okay? Find your 3 measures, base 1, base 2, and height. Base 1 and base 2 are the 2 parallel sides, okay? So that's 6 and 3. You're going to put 6 and 3, and then you should label them feet and feet. The height is going to be perpendicular to your two bases. So that's going to be that 90-degree line that forms straight down from the two bases. And this is 4. Now let's plug in those numbers. Base 1 and base 2 is 6 and 3, so 6 plus 3. Your height is 4, and we need to divide that all by 2. Okay? Order of operation, so 6 plus 3 first, that's 9 times 4 divided by 2. 9 times 4 is 36 divided by 2, and that's going to be 18 feet square. Okay. Now, I'm going to do one more example of this, and that's going to be a different version, okay? Sometimes a trapezoid will look like a parallelogram. In order to know the difference, it's this. I'm going to do one last example. So I'm going to draw a trapezoid. This and this are parallel. Okay. And then let me move this a little bit over. And then from here to here. And from here to here. Okay. So this is a trapezoid, but it kind of looks like a parallelogram. So sometimes in class I do make mistakes because I don't draw things kind of parallel, but they are parallel. One way to know if something is parallel or not, and if it's a parallelogram or not, is the parallel sides have the same length. So this one, I'm going to call this, and again, I should have drawn a better picture. This is not drawn to scale. This is 2 yards, and I'm going to call this 6 yards. Okay. I'm in the mistake, so let's do the white out. 6 yards. Now, I'm going to call this 9 yards. And then I'm going to form a straight line down, show that this is perpendicular to this, okay? And this is 8 yards. So first things first, write the formula. Choose your preferred way. So 1/2 height, parentheses, base 1 plus base 2, okay? And then step 2, I like to just write the different measures. I like to write it out first. So first find the opposite side. The opposite sides that are parallel is 2 and 6. I'm going to base 1 is 2, base 2 is 6. Height is going to be the one that's perpendicular. So make sure you look for that 90-degree angle symbol, okay? It's not 9 yards because it's slanted, okay? It doesn't have that 90-degree angle to show that it's perpendicular. But this 8 yard is, so the height is actually 8. Now plug it in. 1/2. Height is 8. Base 1 is 2. And base 2 is 6. Okay? Now, I add 2 plus 6, that's 8. And then you can do order of operation or you can use commutative property to kind of switch it up. 1/2 of 8 is 4. And 4 times 8 is 32. And the last thing you need to do is label, so the answer is 32 square yards. Okay. Hopefully, if you have any questions, come and see me in the morning. I am here available at school for you. Okay. Or make sure you go to peer tutoring or make sure you ask me questions in the class. Other than that, if this video was helpful, please let me know. If it's not helpful or that you have any feedback, I am happy to accept any comments on how I improve the video. Bye.